Monday, June 2nd, and there's storms that are taking over the United States that will be happening over the next couple of days. And let's go ahead and take a look at the severe weather outlook for today. It may be a little bit noisy because they are mowing, but I'm at the beach right now. So yeah, just be happy that I'm filming a video right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the severe weather outlook for today. It looks like up there in the mid-United States, mid-US, in that Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota area, Missouri, and to whatever is below Missouri. And if you're in that yellow, which goes into Texas too, y'all are going to have the most severe weather today, if we have any. Well, we will have some, but y'all are going to have the most as we go ahead and take a look at that. Down there in South Florida, in that marginal risk area, which is the dark green, y'all are going to have some moderate thunderstorms, if you're in that area. If you're in that light green around that, y'all are just going to have some light thunderstorms, not too severe. So unnecessary that they're doing this right now. It's not even, it's literally leaf blowing, nothing. Up there in Montana, y'all are going to have some light thunderstorms. And if you're in all that mint green color, like around the yellow and the darker green, I'm not going to cover all those states and list all those states because that's too much to cover. So yeah. Now for a tornado outlook for today. Golly, could they stop? Sorry. Right there in that, mainly Nebraska is our main threat today for tornadoes. Some moves into northeast Colorado and into southeast South Dakota and into the little bottom left corner of Missouri. That's our tornado chance for today. I'm not going to say too much tornadoes. If we do get one, it will only be 1 or 2. EF3 max. I'm not saying anything above EF3. Now for our hail outlook. In those states that are having severe weather, like Kansas, Oklahoma, northeast Colorado, basically the whole east Colorado, some into southeast Wyoming, basically all of Nebraska, and up into Missouri and southern parts of southeast parts of South Dakota. And in that brown, or in that yellow, y'all are going to have softball size hail possibly in the states that I just listed. But if you're in that brown around it, which I'm not going to list all those, if you're around that, y'all are going to have some just baseball sized hail, golf ball size minimum. The chances of y'all getting damage from hail are not too likely, so y'all just don't. We'll stay weather alert in case though, because it could always happen. Down there in that South Florida and that marginal risk that we're gonna have, that dark green that I showed in the severe weather, y'all are gonna have baseball sized hail probably, baseball size, pickleball size, nothing above baseball size, and a minimum of golf ball size. So now on to our severe weather outlook for tomorrow. This is what they had labeled as a French fry shape the other day, if you watched that video. But now it has transformed into bigger. It looks like in that yellow, which I do not know all those states. Yeah, so if you're in all that yellow, which if you're listening, you'll have to rewatch this later to tell what those states are. But if you're in that yellow stuff, y'all are gonna have the most severe weather, possible chances of hail and a tornado or two. In that green marginal risk, that darker green marginal risk around that, y'all are just gonna have some moderate thunderstorms. Moving south, or moving east all the states that are in like the other greens will get hit by this yellow eventually as it's moving east. And if you're in that darker green around that, y'all are going to have some moderate thunderstorms. And if you're in the light green around that, like into California, Arizona, Nevada, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, all those states over there, y'all are going to have some light thunderstorms. Same with down there in Florida. Basically everywhere in Florida, into southern parts of Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, and into southeast Louisiana. So yeah. I'm not going to share where I am at the beach, but I'm in Destin. So we will be hit by some of this light thunderstorms tomorrow. But yeah. And if you're in that this light green up there in North Montana, y'all are going to have some light thunderstorms. Now for a tornado outlook for tomorrow. This is pretty severe. We're going to have a lot of tornadoes. I'm going to say at least 3 to 4 tornadoes tomorrow in this area. There's a pretty good chance that Max Velocity and Ryan Hall y'all are going to go live. I always suggest them at the end of my video. They go more in detailed and things, but yeah. Look, so right there in that green area, I don't know all my states, sorry about that, but all of that green, y'all are going to have a chance of at least EF3 max tornadoes, EF0 minimum, obviously, up to that mid-United States. Now for our hail outlook for tomorrow. My main threat right now and chances are right there in that 15%, and to Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, which is where y'all normally have the most severe weather, but y'all are going to have a chance of a pretty good bit of softball-sized hail, possibly softball-sized hail in that yellow. If we're in that brown around that, I'm not going to list all those states because I don't know half of them, but if you're in that brown around that, minimum golf ball size, maximum baseball size. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the tropical storm that could be forming, moving up into the Gulf, that could be forming in the next 10 days, June 6th, June 10th, something like that. Not next 10 days, but like next 8 days for me, because it's June 2nd right now, and for y'all, but if you're watching this on June 2nd. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let me get to the radar. Okay, so right here, like I'm circling right now, y'all can see that is a tropical storm moving up into the Gulf of Louisiana. And like what I just circled is moving up into Alabama and Mississippi, Louisiana, all those states. So y'all just be alert of that this could form, although this will bring some thunderstorms and light rain showers, or heavy rain showers to the Gulf, and possibly major flooding. So yeah, that is what most of this. Now I will but thank you so much for watching this weather video. Click right here to subscribe to Ryan Hall, y'all. Click right here to subscribe to Max Velocity. Click right here to subscribe to me, and click right here to watch my latest video. The reason why I create my channel was to keep people weather alert and of the weather that could potentially be in their area, and that's what they do too, but they go more detailed. Bye.